Hello, everybody. It is another Thursday for the We Only Do One Take podcast, and I believe it is episode 15. Thank you, Turch, for helping me out there.
I was trying to be sneaky and just pretend like you just knew, but obviously not.
As the CEO of this podcast, I know a lot of things, and I'm across all departments and projects.
Oh, all projects. Jesus. Sometimes I wonder about that.
And if anyone is looking for a qualified CEO, please give me a call. Willing to...
LinkedIn.
I've got to update my LinkedIn profile. It is so shit.
I know. You can update this. You can say restaurateur reviewer on...
Food and beverage chairman.
Sorry, no.
Food and beverage chairman.
And restaurant reviewer for that magazine. And the CEO of We Only Do One Take podcast.
And not to mention fine quality movie reviews.
That's true. That's true.
In fact, I was talking to someone who got so... he was actually listening to the podcast... and got so annoyed at my movie reviews. Like, he was like, it is an insult to the industry. He was like, really, Anyway, so I thought I got to do more movie reviews, which means I need to see more movies.
Maybe that could be some of our bonus content coming forward.
Yes.
That might be the way to go.
Absolutely. I've got things to talk to you about after the show.
Excellent.
But I want to introduce our guest.
Oh, please do.
Because he's sitting here going, what the fuck's going on? Eating quality street chocolates. Ladies and gentlemen, it is the wonderful, bearded, long-haired Traj.
Woo!
Or Mr. Traj.
Thank you. I really like that theme song.
Thank you.
I made it myself.
Yeah, right.
I was sitting here noodling to the guitar solo.
We try. Maybe we'll have a new one for next season, but I kind of like it.
But this is a This is a professional podcast.
I can tell.
Because you can look at the studio. The studio is amazing. And it also comes with a gym.
I can tell. It comes with a gym and got people bringing you drinks and coffee, and it doesn't look like a garage at all.
No, it doesn't. And in fact, if you work for the We Only Do One Take podcast, you get a free gym membership.
Amazing. Spacious.
With
quality. It's like Fernwood. But
and Kieran even does private tuition for weight training. He's incredible. Look at the physique.
And
the glass of wine.
Yes, I'm on wine tonight, not beer.
How healthy.
Thank you. The weight loss is going well.
Oh.
I'm down 100 grams.
100 grams.
Since last week.
So that's basically you went to the toilet and you took a very medium to small size shit.
No, this morning's shit was huge. It was.
You gotta weigh yourself after that.
Lay off the quality streets. But I really like the set out of the gym. There's no mirrors, so, one, you don't have people bothering you looking into the mirrors, and two, you always think you look good.
That's right.
Mind you, I've never been to a gym, so I don't know what it's actually like, but...
Really?
Well, apart from ones at school and stuff like that, or... Why, what's this leading into?
You've never been into a gym.
Oh, what's your definition of a gym?
Not here.
You know that machine that
Well, no, in that case, no, I haven't.
We should take him to a gym.
Can't you tell?
You're fitter than I am. Look at my gut. Look at you.
Oh, guts are good.
I would love to fit in that t-shirt.
The best thing about having a gut is you don't need to worry about getting a gut.
That's right. Well, why have a six-pack when you can have a whole keg?
Absolutely.
Why have abs when you can get kebabs?
Oh!
Yeah.
And in fact, that brings us into a nice segue.
We try.
Why have abs when you can have slabs?
Actually, because I want to talk about kebabs tonight.
We will. Don't worry about that.
But actually, we'll get there.
Kebab champion.
Let's get on to the rant.
Always.
Turch, do you have a rant for us tonight?
I was writing a rant, and I try to put a bit of effort into these. I'm like, I want to get really angry at stuff like this.
So looking at my rants, how much more prepared are you than me?
I wrote 3. But I was writing one today, and I was going to complain about Australia Post and their inability to deliver things either on time or actually to your house, or even leave a message saying, please come and pick it up from the post office. But
you mean you don't get the card?
Sometimes I don't.
Oh, okay.
But that's a rant for another day. No, I'm going to set the scene for you boys. So you're going out. You're going to the bathroom. It could be any time of day, work.
So you're going... Wait, are we talking like nighttime? You're dressed up in a suit?
Yeah, you could be in a suit.
Yep.
You could be in your... at work. You could be also in a suit or your jeans. You could be going out to a bar. It could be at home. It doesn't matter where. But you go to the bathroom. Any time of day, night, this night.
When you gotta go, you gotta go.
You gotta go. And you pee. And you're like, great, I'm gonna get it all out. And you're thinking, I'm gonna wash my hands.
Do you shake?
And this is where it comes into.
Oh, okay.
You shake, right? You're done. You shake, and you put it back in your hands. You press the flush, and then of course, and I say 99.99% of men experience this: piss driblets.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. No matter what you do, you can shake for years.
White
and
pants.
Yeah.
What was that?
White pants.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? You can shake for years.
My biggest problem is making sure my fly's done up.
Oh. But you can shake for years, and no matter what happens, still piss driblets. I don't know what this phenomenon goes
All right,
on
now
about.
you just before the show started went to the toilet.
I did.
Did
Piss
you?
driblets.
Yeah, piss driblets?
Yes. You know what? I'm shaking, so I had to do some more research. I knew that men experienced this. 99% of men had to experience this. My question was, do women experience this? So I went to my only source of women.
Your mother, yes. Zing! Oh, no,
At least I have a girlfriend, mate.
So, Australia Post. You started this with Australia Post and went to piss driblets.
Yes, because that's my rant. I think piss driblets are one of the worst things.
Australia
And
Post will be delivering piss driblets.
Oh, no, they will never be
About
delivering piss
time.
driblets. Oh, they will never deliver piss driblets at least on time. You'll get them at the weirdest time.
Can you sign for this, please?
I can just see the show promo. Piss driblets. Already. Yeah, sorry, I interrupted.
It's a good
you.
sound effect opportunity here.
Oh, it's good. No, don't worry, that's my job. I've got that forever now. But so I asked my only source of knowing about women, which is my girlfriend. I go, hey, I explained the issue. Do you experience this? And girls go, no, we just wipe. And I'm like, that's all well and good for girls.
You mean you don't get the square piece of toilet paper and dab it?
I could.
You mean you don't shake it out?
Yeah, to shake it out.
Girls,
but what do you do?
you don't
What do you
shake
do
it
at a
out?
trough?
Shake it out.
What do you do at a trough? What do you do at a urinal? You have no toilet paper.
Girls don't.
Yeah, I understand that. And that's what I'm saying. So, guys, as much as I love the urinal, as much as I love peeing in a trough in that wall that you pee all over, it's fantastic.
I remember I used to write my name.
Yeah.
It'd be really cold and you'd go to write your name.
I agree.
In the trough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the trough.
In the trough.
No, the wall one. You know the wall one? Like
Yeah, the
like
big
just-
steel wall.
Yeah. The trough's different. Like Cherry Bar has the trough.
Now, here's the real question.
Yeah.
You know the ones where they have the steel grating at the trough? Do you stand on the grating or do you stand off the grating?
Nah, stand on it.
Because I always stand off it.
No.
That's disgusting.
This is like, do you stand up or sit down to take a bog?
Yeah. Boy. I definitely sit. No, yeah, I think you mean to wipe.
This is going to be a special extra for those that sign up to a Patreon account. We'll talk about the
That
stand up,
later.
sit down. Yeah.
I don't know, because the people that actually stand off it, I thought that's what you're supposed to do. The piss goes, it's there for a reason, And
But if you
people are
stand on
standing
it, then
top
you
of
get
it.
urine on your
It's like-
shoes.
yeah, but it's like standing in the urinal.
But you know what happens? No matter what,
Or on the urinal.
you still get piss driblets. No matter what you
Yeah.
choose.
And,
I think that
Australia Post.
and Australia Post. I'm also pissed off at Australia Post.
Oh, there was almost a pun there.
I tried my best.
Come on,
Could
try
have
hard.
been the world's greatest segue,
I
but
pissed it up.
Fucked it up.
Yeah, it could have been. It could have been.
I just, look, it's one of those things where you go, oh, Anthony, is it that much of an issue? And it's not a huge issue, but it's enough just to really annoy you for at least good 10, 15 minutes. Mm-hmm. You're sitting at your desk, you're like, fuck, it's there. I can feel it. I know it's there. And it's only a little bit. I'm talking like just the essence. But you can feel it. It's very annoying. And I don't
Well,
like
we should make the We Only Do One Take podcast piss driblet protection underwear.
it. But just, it's not the underwear, because we've got the underwear to block it all. But the issue is that it still happens no matter how much you shake. And you know what? You don't want to shake too much when you're doing it in the bathroom, because people will misconstrue what you're doing for something completely different.
Yes. Sound effects brought to you by Traj.
Anyway, so my rant today is about piss driblets. I feel like all the men that are listening and all the men in this room understand completely.
But yeah, like you're at work and you get piss driblets and
How often
and
have
then
you
gotta-
had piss
gotta-
driblets?
Oh, how long's a piece of string?
Long.
But then you got to walk back to your desk, and you have to go the strategically placed hand.
Yeah.
I guess over it when you're going past all the people, and if you can't relate to this, you're not a man.
See, I think it's a man issue. Like I said, and it's 99.99% of men. Some people, men pee in catheters. I'm sure they don't experience it.
Yes, they do. I've never peed in a catheter.
You should try it.
I just figured the way that I said that almost implied that was me. No.
Explain your catheter experience to us,
No,
there, Kim.
I was very late to understanding what a catheter was. I had a few
Thanks, doctor.
What did you think it was?
a few family
Enlighten us, please.
a few family members had gone to hospital and talking yada yada yada. And they go, they've got a catheter. I got no idea what that is. I don't care about for hospitals. I don't need to know what that shit
It
is.
makes coffee. It's one of those metal jugs.
Yeah, right.
Like cafetiera. Wogs get it confused all the time. I'll tell you what, their hospital experiences are not very fun.
What if you got a $5 kettle? No, I got a catheter.
Anyway,
they're
and
good. They're good.
I actually think you were there, Turch, when the night where I sort of learnt what it was, maybe
Oh,
8 months ago.
Is this off our lovely friend, lovely nurse friend?
our lovely nurse friend who was talking about it, and I had all these questions about, whoa, this is what happens, and anyway, it was very, very interesting.
I'm pretty sure it's a
Did you hear
fetish
about
as well.
you heard about the boxer?
No,
Amazing. Like, there's this guy, 19 years old or something, that won a boxing match. He'd been boxing for a while. And after he won, came out that he did some speech or something. And he goes, I've been fighting with a catheter. And pulls down his pants, and he's got this bag there.
Oh, no way.
Or is it a colostomy bag? Or is it the same thing? I don't know.
Colostomy bags for poo, isn't it?
Yeah, maybe it's the same. Maybe it's both. I don't know.
It's just
I didn't really read the article.
a joint. Welcome to the show. Maybe it's a
we only do one take podcast medical section.
yeah. We will never be doing that.
Turch, can you give us a segue from catheters to funeral?
Yeah, sure. Did you hear about the guy that had a catheter when he died? Is that the story you've actually picked up?
No, I didn't.
Well, tell us what the story you have.
But that was very good.
Thank you. That was a lot better than I thought it would turn out.
Thank you. That was a good segue. Because talking about funerals, a Japanese funeral parlor is set to offer relatives the chance to pay their final respects to deceased loved ones without leaving the comfort of their cars. Mourn and go. This company has launched a drive-through funeral service.
Oh, wow. That's amazing. So now I can get my McDonald's on the go. I can say goodbye to my nonno and even get a home loan on the go now. I think they're doing the... That's next.
Absolutely. So when there's a rapidly aging population means funerals are anything but a dying trade. Elderly mourners can register their
Well
names.
done. That's a great pun. Thank you.
Elderly mourners can register their names on a touchscreen tablet device, if they use it, and make a traditional offering just by rolling down a car window, a process related to screens inside the venue for the grieving funeral host to watch.
So if the body's not ready, do they make you sit in the waiting bay?
That is an excellent question. Yes, and you can also rent a monk.
Oh, how do I just want one for the show. How do I... Hi, can we rent a monk for 2 hours? What do you want him for? Where's the funeral? Just my mate's house. We're doing a podcast.
Holy shit, I didn't read the whole article, and I just read this part. How much do you think the drive-through funeral market is?
I'd say it'd be pretty big. It depends.
Put a cost on it.
In yen?
No, Australian.
Australian.
I've converted.
Converted.
I reckon it'd be in the billions.
Yeah, I'll get 2 billion.
Higher.
Oh.
Fuck.
14.
Who's close?
Oh shit! Sorry, hang on. The overall market. Sorry, let me do the calculation. Keep guessing.
Edit.
No, leave it in. This is the best bit. Now I'll go 2.5.
Hang on a second. I've got to do. Oh, shit, got to do it that way.
No, I'll do $1, Regis. What's it? I'll do $1 there, Larry.
Higher.
26,000.
Holy shit! So what did you say? 2 million.
2 billion.
Oh, 2 billion.
And you said 14.
I'll go 14.
Yeah, go lower. Go lower.
Okay.
Lower.
20 million.
Higher.
$500 million.
Lower.
Lower.
320 million.
Yeah, near enough. 281 million.
That's pretty good.
Is the market capital. Is that the right word? I don't know.
Yeah.
And of the drive-through funeral service in Japan. They've got 1.76% of the funeral business.
So what's one cost?
I don't know.
No?
Well, it would have to be cheaper than a regular funeral service.
You would think.
You know, it's like it's like a drive-through experience. But then again, McDonald's doesn't cost any cheaper if you go through the drive-through.
So you just drive through. There's no viewing or anything like that. It's just a window.
Well, maybe they go into a tunnel
it's a
and see
viewing
the
window.
dead body on the side in the coffin lowered in.
Yeah, maybe it's a viewing window.
Maybe, but it sounds like a great... You know what? This is a very entrepreneurial decade, this is.
Yeah.
And, good on him. Well done for trying.
I'm impressed.
Thank you.
I think we should get We Only Do One Take podcast coffins. I feel like we'll sell like one to some weirdo somewhere.
That's $1,000.
Oh, I would assume a coffin is more expensive than $1,000. But anyway,
$10,000.
you got a sponsor for us.
The We Only Do One Take podcast is sponsored by the Oyster Bay Sauvignon Blanc 2017 from New Zealand. Its Oyster Bay wines capture the special character of New Zealand, elegant, assertive wines with glorious fruit flavors. That's Oyster Bay Sauvignon Blanc. Do you like it?
I do. I do.
Now, would you like to hear a story about monkeys and marijuana,
Please.
or a fiance that shot her dog?
Please.
Which one would you like?
Monkey.
Yes, I think the monkey one can only be a good story.
Okay. Man and his monkeys caught growing marijuana. A man and his monkeys are in custody. Now, listen to what I just said.
I already have so many questions, and you've hardly gone into the story.
A man and his monkeys are in custody as a result of an investigation into a marijuana growing operation in North Wisconsin. The Barron County Sheriff said multiple law enforcement agencies served the search warrant on Thursday. Inside the barn on the property, they found over 300 marijuana plants and a sophisticated growing operation. 37-year-old Michael Haney was also taken into custody and is being held by the Barron County Jail on charges of manufacturing marijuana. Last fall, Haney called police to help him capture 2 monkeys he owned that had gotten loose in a separate part of the same barn. Fitzgerald said the monkeys were also taken into custody Thursday and are in a safe and secure location. So, I also have a bunch of questions, and I thought to myself, I have to write these down or I'm going to forget. First question. Were the monkeys tending to the plants? Question 2. Do the monkeys go to monkey jail if they're found guilty? Will they snitch on their owner? Could the monkeys be the head of the operation? And where are the pictures of the monkeys in the handcuffs? All these questions and more have not been answered.
I just think it's a brilliant idea. Get your monkeys to grow your weed.
See, that's the thing. I didn't think you could take monkeys into custody.
Some guy with a tranquilizer gun. Let's do it.
Duke Nukem style. Let's rock.
Come get some.
Did they tranquilize the guy? So how did he get caught? What happened?
I don't know.
Why does he have monkeys? Are they aid monkeys?
He's got 2, and they're both in custody.
I hope they were getting high when they found
Oh,
them.
can
Can you imagine just seeing a circle of monkeys passing a joint around and the cops barge in and they give the cops this blank look. Just like, we're just monkeys.
Oh, watch your head there, sir. Getting him into the cop car.
No, I could just imagine this person who's like about to light up a joint.
Banana-shaped bong.
And then this monkey comes down and is like, mine.
Was it like Coco the monkey, the one that could do the sign language? It's
Yeah.
like you're doing all the signs and said, please give me another joint.
Why don't we have our own monkey?
It'll go well with our coffin. I mean, really.
We got great ideas.
We still haven't got our spoons.
Spoons are... Vietnam shut down. We've got spoons coming.
Tell me about the spoon.
The We Only Do One Take
Table or teaspoons?
The
Or
teaspoons.
Commemorative spoons.
Commemorative
Teaspoons.
spoons. You know those spoons.
Souvenir ones.
Like the ones you get from like the royal family. and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got our own. Except for when I was over there, Vietnam was heading into the new year, so they've just stopped working.
Oh, I thought they would stop working because the under 21s team did
thought,
really well.
I thought the spoon industry was year round.
The spooning industry, yes.
That was my mistake.
So they're on their way,
Yep.
but don't hold your breath
I never do. Never do.
because I paid top price for them.
What am I going to stir my coffee with? This is not good enough.
Eventually, season 2, we'll be like, here's your spoon. Thank you for being a guest.
Yeah, I
you
hope
get
so.
a spoon.
I really hope so.
Like a sale of the century keyring.
Yeah. Oh. Now,
Whoever thought that was a good prize?
Who?
the keyring.
A sale of the century keyring.
Well, you
Or
know,
a,
you've been on
or
this.
a pen.
It's better than...
First prize gets an Alfa Romeo. Second prize gets a pen.
Don't you want the pen? You always run out of pen. I always run out of pens.
Yeah.
See, I think getting an expensive pen would force me to really take care of my pen. Like, you know when you buy, 50 pens, like, yeah, whatever, I lost it. I need to buy some more.
If it was $150 or a $200 pen,
you'd be like, I'm holding on to this for dear life. And then put it in your wallet. You know what I mean? Like, keep it somewhere real safe.
you'd put it in your wallet?
Well, that's somewhere I know that's going to be safe.
I wouldn't put it in my wallet.
I've seen some fucked up expensive pens.
Really?
You go past, there's pen shops, right? Pen shops. And you go past them and you're wondering what the most expensive pen in there
A
is.
pack of Bics.
It'd be like something like fucking 13 grand. You know, it's like 24 karat gold and diamond encrusted or something. It's like, who deserves a diamond
It's not a
encrusted
bad
pen?
gift, though. If you don't know what to get a guy, get him a really expensive pen.
I would
If
go
they were a
butterscotch.
rider, I can understand it. Maybe if they were a rider or something
Even
like that.
if someone I
But
knew
you
was a
wouldn't go
rider, I would still
Valentine's
get...
Day and go, here, baby, have a pen.
If you got a pen from me, you'd be so happy.
Yeah? Or if it was diamond encrusted, I could resell it.
Diamonds have no intrinsic value. You can't resell diamonds.
But I
Gold
would-
you can.
Oh, well, yeah, you can. Have you
Yeah.
heard of eBay?
I would name the pen Homer.
Hold you.
The kids can call you Hooju.
Turch.
Yes.
No, Traj.
Yes.
Shit, I said the wrong name. Turch and Traj, this is very difficult.
That's alright.
Traj, what is your article?
Well, I found a good article during the week, and it's about two subjects that are very closely entwined together from our good friends at news.com.au.
Excellent. Is this like Lantana?
I've never seen that movie, but I hear Anthony LaPaglia was fantastic in that movie.
I had to do that for English. Oh, God. Oh, God.
What did I do? I did Detroit Rock City.
That would have been much better.
What a time.
Oh! Kieran.
And Kieran spilt beer all over me while he was gone for the quality streets.
Can we edit that part out?
Never. So, the article from news.com.
So, two subjects that are entwined together very closely. Cornflakes and masturbation.
I heard about
You did
this!
too, didn't you?
Ah, please, go on.
I was seeing half of these articles researching. I didn't know if these were real or from the Batuta Advocate or something like that. This I found really interesting.
Welcome
Right?
to our podcast. Did you get the last article?
Yeah. So, cornflakes. Cornflakes are one of the most popular breakfast cereals in the world, and for countless people is an integral part of their morning routine. Who here eats cornflakes? Right?
I'm on
No,
the protein
no.
shakes.
Okay.
I'm on oatmeal.
And
What a horse.
Or protein bars. Or coffee.
I gotta have a coffee.
Always. The coffee is always in the morning. And then if anything else I eat, look, it's lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've totally cut out breakfast, but story for
Should
another
get on
day.
the cornflakes.
I should get on. No, after maybe.
Breakfast is the most important meal of the day.
That's a myth. That's a myth.
Well, I
Really?
mean, if you
reckon-
don't eat breakfast and you eat it at 11 o'clock, it's still breakfast.
It's still
right?
breakfast. It's fine. Or that brunch.
Could be brunch.
Nah, it needs cantaloupe.
Yeah,
It needs brunch.
it's like breakfast. It's not lunch, but it comes with a slice of cantaloupe
That's
on the
right.
side.
Anyway,
So-
cornflakes.
She goes. The lady writing this article goes. As I write this article, people around the world are pouring themselves a bowl of cornflakes, and as they chow down on that first delicious spoonful, all their minds are immediately cleansed of any impure thoughts. At least that was John Harvey Kellogg's original intention.
Wow.
So, Mr. Kellogg, the man who created cornflakes, produced a cereal in the late 19th century and marketed it as a healthy, ready-to-eat, anti-masturbatory morning meal. He was a Seventh-day Adventist who worked as a physician who staunchly believed in celibacy and that sex was unhealthy and immoral. This will all make sense. Mr. Kellogg was such a firm believer that sex was damaging to the mind and body that he slept in separate rooms from his wife and never consummated the marriage, choosing instead to adopt all their children. This sounds completely fake. Right?
What guy would do that?
So
He was having an affair.
Yeah, that is the I'm banging every other chick, but I don't want to bang this one.
I don't want to give you the chlamydia.
Because it's the cultural thing or whatever. Yeah.
So, guys, if having sex with your wife was bad, then masturbation was just about as sinful as you could get, right? If illicit commerce,
Fucking yourself.
yeah, you can't fuck yourself. It's more simple
but
than fucking
they
your wife.
they did think back then that men only had a limited supply of sperm.
Wait,
And
whoa. That's not true.
And that it makes
I've been
you blind.
saving it for years. Why do you think sperm banks exist?
And that if you masturbate, you're reducing your supply, and therefore cannot, in the Catholic world, create children.
Well, that's why you should eat your cornflakes. Because if illicit commerce of the sexes is a heinous sin, self-pollution is a crime doubly abominable, Mr. Kellogg wrote.
Well done.
In his book called Plain Facts for Old and Young, Embracing the Natural History and Hygiene of Organic Life, he listed some of the damaging systems of masturbating, including mood swings, bad posture, acne, epilepsy, palpitations, and a fondness for spicy food.
So basically,
You can't have that spicy
And this is
food.
where the cornflakes come in. He goes,
basically all of that just sounds like puberty.
yeah. And he goes,
Hang on a second. Hang on. I just want to nuddle down on something here. Nuddle? Anyway. Did you not like spicy food when you were a teenager?
No, I was Italian. I love spicy food.
It doesn't make sense. It does not make sense.
spicy food is
If
great.
the glove does not fit, you must acquit.
So,
Oh, he's using the Chewbacca defense.
So because there's a fondness for spicy food, he goes, Mr. Kellogg had a solution to all this and suffering, believing that meat and rich flavored food increased sexual desire. So he set about making a range of plain tasting breakfast foods that would once for all put a stop to these impure desires, which resulted in the cereal we know and love today as cornflakes. He made a cereal so bland. We all put sugar in our cornflakes, surely.
Yeah. Oh, something else in it or whatever.
I-
Make all those, what are those, like, they put them in like the honey and stuff, honey joys?
Yeah.
Make honey joys, they're good.
To go on the record, I don't believe this article at all.
It's pretty, it's a
But-
pretty far-fetched.
It's from a reputable source.
It is.
But-
News.com.
Yeah, right. Which is also part of the Herald Sun.
I believe
Yeah,
so.
it is,
Yeah,
it is.
Fairfax, isn't it?
I don't believe it at all, but you know,
I'm very...
it's a good idea for someone that had a slow work day.
Now,
I guess.
Traj, you're wog.
Yeah.
Did your grandparents call any
That is nonno and nonna.
Well, that's for the Italians, different for the...
Really?
Yeah, it's
What's
different.
it? What's it? Well, you're Greek?
Nah, Macedonian.
Macedonian?
Don't get it confused about
Yeah.
Fight about
Get
it
the fuck out of here! No, I'm not going to comment on political issues right now.
What do the masses call them?
Masses,
Macedonians.
grandparents.
Baba and Dedo.
Beautiful.
Baba and Dedo.
Yes.
Okay, so did your Baba and Dedo call cornflakes any kind of cereal cornflakes? 'Cause my
Yeah,
grandparents-
they did,
Yeah.
but they never actually had the genuine cornflake
Yeah, I know.
right in the house.
So they'll have a box of Nutricate, they go, get the cornflake! And they pull it down. That's something only wogs will understand.
Sorry, what? I don't
Yeah, it's true.
understand this.
So wogs will buy any kind of cereal. Like they'll buy like Fruit Loops or they'll buy, just any kind of cereal. It doesn't matter. And they'll always just call it cornflakes, especially the older wogs.
But what's the home brand name for cornflakes?
Flakes. I don't know.
No, because you can't. Cornflakes is cornflakes.
Yeah,
it's like,
it's true.
I think they're all called cornflakes.
Corn bran?
Maybe
Speaking of the most
flakes of corn.
the blander cereal is definitely all bran. All bran?
Yeah.
it's
If you
pretty
don't have
bad.
the sultanas in there and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's only so much
Totally.
fiber a man needs.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm not a cereal person.
No, I am when I don't have any money. And a
So you don't eat it at breakfast?
and a box of cereal will last you like a couple of weeks.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not a cereal person because I don't really like milk, so this doesn't really work for me.
Oh, eat it without milk. Crunchy,
Yeah, it's true.
you know.
Nah, you're gonna.
But you can't have cornflakes.
Just eat it straight out of the box.
Yeah.
Just pick it out and eat it. It's fantastic.
I do like eating neutral grain out of the box.
I was
Yeah,
gonna say
fuck yeah.
Nutrigrain's probably
Neutral
the one I
grain
go.
is the
I can't eat like Fruit Loops. That's just
Fruit
disgusting.
Loops are good.
No, it's
Yeah,
disgusting. Too
Fruit
sweet.
Loops are good. They are too sweet, but you know.
I was only allowed Fruit Loops when I was a kid.
They may make you horny.
Once a year, because it was always Wheat Bix.
Yeah.
On like every month, I got like the Wheat Bix with like the fruit in it, like the fruit
Oh
Bix.
yeah.
Right, that was like a treat. And then once a year on my birthday, I could pick between neutral grain or Fruit Loops.
And he went Nutrigrain.
I went Fruit Loops.
Oh, there you go.
I always wanted Cocoa Pops.
Really?
Yeah. Or Rice Bubbles. Rice Bubbles always a favorite.
I was allowed rice bubbles.
So I'm gonna put it out there. I used to eat as a child, like when I was like 2, and my mum's got photos of me doing this, eating rice bubbles with Parmesan cheese on it.
Oh.
Ew, get
I
out
don't
of
know what
here.
I was thinking.
Get out of here.
I don't know what I was thinking, but now I think about just rice and cheese.
What
so
about-
it's not that bad?
What about peanut butter with sultanas?
Yeah, it's not bad.
Did you put milk in that
No,
contraption?
no.
Okay.
no.
Well, when you think about it, milk is cheese.
Look, we're not gonna. No, milk is milk. Milk is made from cheese is made from milk.
See, Cocoa Pops was. I didn't like the taste of plain milk when I was a kid. So
Yeah.
Cocoa Pops was always a go-to because it changed the flavour of the milk.
Yeah. All right, what do you want to hear? Urine trouble. Firefighters free
that-
man
is that-
genitals from spanner.
Is that urine, as in urine?
urine trouble.
Yeah, that is in like
Because I
We
believe that,
definitely want the
that
urine
seems
was.
like the theme of the show today.
urine trouble. Firefighters free man's genital from spanner, or drunk man hit with a very expensive Uber bill.
Did you hear about the weight?
The what?
Can we do the genitals one?
All right.
Because I've got another story about that as well.
All right, genitals it is.
So what's the article about?
So it's about firefighters free man's genitals from spanner.
I think the headline sort of says it all. But please,
Why did they not use the? Why did they not refer to anything as nuts or bolts?
Hang on a second.
well, we haven't even started the article yet.
Let me see. Are we ready?
Always.
Firefighters free man's genitals.
Take it again.
Firefighters free. You're going to put this at the end of the podcast. I'm trying to read the article out.
Why do you give me so much material then?
Firefighters free man's genitals from spanner. You know, I was once a firefighter.
I heard you told the story about you getting your truck bogged.
Volunteer firefighter.
Yeah.
It is, yeah. It's true. We got bogged. You listen to the podcast. The previous one. Firefighters have warned of the dangers of mishandling tools after a man's genitals became trapped in a ring spanner. This is almost like something about Mary. Crews were called to assist A&E staff with a patient at the Royal Gwent Hospital in Newport, South Wales on Wednesday. They had to use their cutting equipment to remove the steel tool. South Wales Fire and Rescue Services issued a warning on social media afterwards. If you're using tools, make sure you're handling as the manufacturer recommends. Crews had to release a steel ring spanner from a man who took tightening nuts to a new level earlier.
Hey, you finally got there. So I found this one that they probably appeared in the same week. This article I found, headline would probably say it all. Firefighters spend 3 hours removing weight from gym goer's sensitive part.
3 hours. Were they just having a rancho relaxo?
Oh, and you got to see the photo.
All right.
There's a weight that's just smashed with the hole where you would imagine. A man working out at a German gym got a very sensitive part, in quotation points, of his body stuck inside a 5.5 pound weight plate on Friday,
Oof.
according to officials.
5 pound.
Yeah, 5.5 pound.
That's like 2.5 kilos.
I can lift that.
Yeah. With genitals?
Now,
Are we adding that to our push-up competition?
now imagine this guy's dick in this weight.
Mm-hmm.
All right. In the hole in the
In
middle.
the hole, yeah.
In the hole in the middle. Firefighters spent 3 hours using a grinder and
Oh!
a vibrating saw to free what was widely reported to have been the man's penis from the center of the disc. Now, I laughed at this. The name of the fire department?
Mm-hmm.
The Worms Fire Department. Share the above photograph of the shattered weight to Facebook, and you got to check it out. It's just this shattered weight with
Show
the
us
whole
the picture.
Well, you know
Show
what?
us the
You know
picture.
what? Share that on the We Only Do One Take podcast
Yeah,
Facebook page.
yeah.
Share it up, and we'll everyone can
tweet
enjoy
it,
it.
put it on the Facebook,
Absolutely.
Instagram. #,
Hashtag.
The department also urged other gym goers to not imitate such actions. Authorities didn't make clear how the man ended up with the weight wrapped around his manhood.
Go on, let's take a guess. How did it happen?
Oh, it was a dare completely, right?
You know what? Some people have weird fetishes, and I'm gonna go that he was dead.
He was dead.
Dead.
He was dead.
Oh, dead.
Dead.
Whoa! Holy shit! So that's a circular thing. That's
So
a weight.
You see this picture and you can imagine where the hole is and how close that grinder must have come to
he
him.
must have not have eaten his cornflakes.
That is a very skillful
Yeah.
firefighter.
Yeah.
Who did that grinding? Oh god!
Let's have a
Look
at
how
this.
close the cut comes to the hole. Oh!
Ladies and gentlemen, Kieran has just dropped his wine glass, and this is if only we had footage.
How much splashback did you get?
It's all over my pants.
Oh, that's worse than piss driblets.
It's all over my leg.
Oh.
All right. Well, if we don't clean it up, we'll stay there.
I'm going to get pulled over on the way home smelling of alcohol.
I'm sorry, Traj.
Is that
That was the
is that Chardonnay you've got?
that was the Sauvignon Blanc, Oyster Bay, New Zealand, 2017, that just spilt out of the wine glass, probably pushed by Turch.
I know.
Yeah,
you
well
wanna-
done for rocking the table,
Thanks,
Turch.
mate. Yeah.
Oh, that was like half full.
Oh, just chug from the bottle.
Made a
What-
great
I know, that's
sound.
what I'm going to do. I always keep my wine glass over there
You do.
because it's away from the technical equipment.
And just today I made a decision not to and have it on my other side.
We're talking about firefighters.
I thought nothing
we're
would
talking
go
about-
wrong.
We're talking about. We've got the chocolates are here.
Well, speaking of hunky firemen, Kieran, let's try and be hunky firemen. Now, we brought this up last episode, and Adam was all up for being in part of it.
Who was Adam? Oh, yeah,
yeah,
Adam. Yeah. So,
Adam guessed
so
it
you
last
mean, I
week.
thought it was a different Adam. I'm like, hang on, it's called La Rosa.
Yeah.
Adam La Rosa. Yes,
Beautiful.
very, very good guest
Thank
actually.
yeah, amazing. He's very happy to come back on. So he's definitely in for season 2.
I reckon him and the Bugle.
I reckon
Together.
I reckon we will have to get them together. But the big thing we didn't talk about was the push-up competition.
Yes.
So I've thought of written up a couple of rules,
Okay.
and I thought that if we'll do it,
Mm-hmm.
we'll do it on the podcast. We'll get some footage, this and that. We'll need probably something else.
Do you know what I was thinking about the push-up competition?
Yes.
We do it at Bundura Park.
Yeah.
We book out one of those
Gazebos.
gazebos.
Yeah.
We have a bit of a barbecue.
Yeah.
We bring our equipment. We record a
Something.
special show.
Special, yeah.
Yeah, along with it. Right, and we have the guest. We can make a thing on Eventbrite.
Yep.
A free one. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. So they can register, we'll sausage sizzle and all that. And then the push-up competition.
The push-up competition. Well, I was going to do it on the podcast, but it's okay. Well, we'll still do it on the podcast, but we'll do it at Bundura's Park. We'll have some fun. So, the competition is out of us two and any guests, any people that would like to join us, who can do the most,
Yep, I'm going to fail this, but
and
yep.
who does the most wins. But there's some stipulations. Before we start, we must drink a shot of alcohol.
I thought it was 3.
No, I thought about it, and I thought we still have to do a show.
We start the show
Yeah.
and then we do the drinking at the end.
Yeah. So,
Because you
minimum-
know
do it
me, if we
first.
drink before the show,
Yeah, we're
I'm out.
screwed,
I'm
screwed.
gone. I'm
Yeah.
asleep.
So before we start the push-up competition, we must do a shot of alcohol, minimum of 40% alcohol. So like a standard shot,
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
and then we must do a full push-up. None of these fucking girly ones. You know the girl push-ups. They do them on their knees, and then they do instead of doing
Yeah.
we do full manly ones.
There's many different types of push-ups.
With the standard manly push-up.
Because you can have your arms in a triangle thing.
I
Like
don't
that.
care.
You can
No,
have them
I
out
don't
here.
care.
You can have them out there.
I don't care how you do it. I just want a man one. I don't want it to be on the knees.
Mm-hmm.
But for every 10 push-ups,
Okay.
every 10 push-ups we do,
Being yelled at here.
we must drink 50 mils of beer.
50 mils or a shot?
Well, 30 mils is a shot,
Yeah.
I did have 30 mils.
Mm-hmm.
Make it a pot.
I'm thinking 50.
Make it a pot.
I'm thinking 50.
I'm thinking a pot.
Oh, do you
I'm
want to do
thinking
a
a
pot?
pot.
We can update to
Every
a pot?
push-up you do, have a pot.
Every 10. Every 10 we'll
Every
do a pot.
5. You expect that I'm going to do 10 in a row?
All right, every 5, we'll do half a pot.
What about a beer bong? Every 10 you do, you go through the beer bong?
Every 30? Beer bong?
Yep. No, 30. You won't even make it to 30.
I'll make it to
Come
30.
on.
We're stopping every
10.
5 for half a pot. I'll make it a 30.
All right.
Go 10.
Every 5,
well, and
every,
the beer
every
bong.
5, 100 mils of beer.
All right, half a pot.
Beer bong.
Yeah. And then if you stop
Mm-hmm.
or collapse,
Beer bong.
you're out.
Beer bong? No, you can get back in with the beer bong?
No.
We got to
No.
get a beer bong.
And the winner gets to write a 200-word apology for the loser to read.
Wait, the winner?
So if I win, I
Yeah.
write you an apology.
You get some homework.
Yeah. And you
get
have to
homework.
read.
I'm not
you-
going to win.
And you have to read it.
I would purposely not want to win. Homework?
Wait, I know what you're going to write, and I'm going to have to read it out.
That's right. And that's the trick to this.
We need a drive-through funeral for this show.
For Kieran.
We'll set up the drive-through funeral at the
So-
with our We Only Do One Take podcast.
That's right.
Funeral coffin.
So we'll put up the event on Eventbrite on Facebook as well. You can access it. We will be able to access it on our Facebook page and also our Facebook
And then we should go
group.
play golf.
And then we can play golf. It's as easy as that.
Oh, when's the golf happening?
That is
Next week.
No, it's in April.
Oh, I've got a day off next week.
Yeah, okay. Nonetheless, shall we do another article?
Absolutely.
But again, all that sort of stuff will be on the Facebook page as soon as I can get be bothered organising it all. So someone is trolling this lawyer by sending pizzas to his office.
Now, if that was me, are they poison pizzas?
Well, let's find out. German police are investigating a case of severe pizza stalking in the western town of Dortmund. Police are looking for someone who's bombarded a lawyer by sending scores of pizzas to his office. They said Wednesday that the annoyed lawyer pressed charges in January, but told them he had no idea who was sending the unwanted food deliveries. The local newspaper named the lawyer Guido Groll, who told them he'd already had received over 100 pizzas. Groll said, "It's irritating. I don't even get any of my work done." He says he sometimes notices about the first deliveries of the day pop up on his phone during the his morning shower. Lately, however, the anonymous buyers' tastes have changed. There have also been deliveries for sushi, sausage, and Greek food.
I want that stalker. It is just so someone putting in the wrong address. And wondering where his pizza's gone and ordering more. And they're all going to this guy. And he's hitting the
Over-
jackpot and he's complaining about it.
100 pizzas. Apparently, he's getting no work done. Can you imagine, like, you hire this guy as your lawyer and he needs to rock up to court. It's like, sorry, I can't make it. 100 pizzas are
Judge,
right.
I'm trapped.
Judge, we're going to need a continuance. I have just been... So many pizzas have arrived. I can't eat them all. I'm trying to get through them. You know, world hunger or whatever.
Yeah.
Don't want any food to go to waste. And we're going to need a continuance.
That's amazing. Amazing. But yeah, like, I don't know. I just thought that was... I don't feel like this is an issue.
I
and he's
feel
trying to sue people.
Unless he's a vegetarian,
Well,
then...
look,
Do you know those excuses, right, where like no one's going to believe this?
Yeah.
Like no one's going to believe that, you know, this guy's been sent pizza and he can't do his work, right? Like that's very unbelievable. Do you have an unbelievable story?
An unbelievable story.
Yeah.
I
do. No, I can't remember if I've said this on the podcast because we're 15 episodes in. I worked at a country school for a bit, right? And it took 11...
Whoa, you worked?
And it took 11 minutes, 365 days from my house to get there. And one day...
Wow. You
lot.
poor bastard.
And suddenly I ordered a pizza and I just couldn't go in.
No,
The commute was terrible.
you couldn't order.
There was a tractor on the way. I couldn't get past it. The traffic was horrible.
Even better. One day, I'm driving to work, and I stop and I call up the school, and I go, you know, hey, it's Kieran here. I'm going to be late. there are cows in the middle of the road. No joke. Donna goes, Kieran, what colour are they? And I go, well, they're black and there's calves with them. And she goes, oh, thanks, that's Billy Bob's. I'll just call him right now. and I'll see you soon. No joke, but if I worked in the city and it was like, oh, why are you late? Oh, there was cows stuck in the middle of the road. No one would believe me.
Absolutely. Yeah.
But out in the country, very plausible. And it did happen.
But see, it's so easy to say, why are we late? Oh, the trains were down. Oh, yeah, it's fine. No worries. Yeah. No one cares. See, public transport is an issue.
I don't work in the city. Why do I work in the city? You got to travel there. You got to be with people on the train.
Additional money.
You know.
Kish.
Yeah.
Kish.
Money.
Yeah.
More subways.
Ooh. Drinks.
And more
access to bars after work.
Yes.
Excellent.
Even though I never did that.
I
I used to work in the city quite a bit.
Yeah.
I never socialised with anyone. I went straight home. Fuck that. Right? It would take you like half an hour, 40 minutes. And like 6 months into the job, you're tired of trains. So you decide to drive in. And you'll find a good car park. You get the early bird in there. And then Friday night, everyone goes out for drinks. And you're like, I'm just going to go home.
You sad, boring person.
You know, they're showing Zoolander tonight. I'm just sitting there with a beer on the couch.
Haven't seen that film for a good amount of
Oh,
years.
you should. It's amazing. Not the second one. I was
going to say, is there a second one?
Yeah, there's a second one, and it's
You don't need
it
to watch
doesn't.
that one.
No, it doesn't deserve to be called Zoolander. To be honest.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
There you
Jerry
go.
Still's not in that one, is he?
Yeah. Oh, the second one.
Yeah.
I believe he is. I thought he was.
I didn't think he was.
Really?
I don't think he made it. I don't think he wanted to be a part of that one.
Nah, fair enough. He is the only smart one.
He does have standards.
Of course.
He wasn't Seinfeld.
It is Jerry Stiller.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if you were in the city and you were out with your friends, you might have some urine problems or trouble. Boy trapped in lift after wee prank backfires.
Oh, I saw this. I saw the footage. Have you seen the footage?
No. Let's
Oh
watch
my goodness.
He's got some high aim, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
real high. So
All right, hang on. Let me play it for Traj, and Traj can tell us what he sees.
Oh, it's a video.
it's a video.
Yeah,
I'll do.
there's an
I'll
article.
do. I'll
There's
do
an article.
running
There you go.
commentary.
There you go.
Okay, so it's just an elevator. Here's a kid. Oh, he starts pissing. He's going. Whoa. Okay. Arches the back. Goes up to level 23.
Where is he pissing?
Wow, it's almost up to the top level where the emergency button is. And Stream's running out, and now he's freaking out because the elevator's stopped. And he's pushing the buttons where he's just pissed. So he's getting piss all over his fingers. And everything's flashing. The kid's freaking out. He's still pushing the buttons. Kid, you just pissed there. Wash your hands.
Piss driblets everywhere.
But, I mean, yeah, he's on camera, but they wouldn't have picked that till later, right? Fire truck gets called.
Yeah.
They go in there. There's piss everywhere. It's like, I was in here for so long I couldn't control myself. They
Yeah.
don't care.
I
They've
saw-
seen worse shit than that. Right, Kieran?
What? So I was watching the video. I don't actually watch it.
Would a fireman care that there's piss all over the elevator if a kid's been stuck there for an hour?
A firefighter would think that's fucking hilarious and leave him in there for
Absolutely.
3 more extra hours.
Fuck yeah.
Ah,
Now
public
do his shit.
servants.
The Ministry of Public Security. Wow. That's a cool title.
Yeah, beat food and beverage director.
Chairman.
Oh, sorry, Marling.
The Ministry of Public Secretary has released the video showing of the youngster urinating over the buttons of an elevator in a building in Chongqing, southwest China.
This is the kind of magic that Kieran says, and I take it and I make something beautiful out of it at the end of the episode. Stay tuned, people. There's going to be a rip on this one.
The prank backfired, trapping the boy inside before he was later rescued. The video was posted on the Ministry's Social Order Offences account on... Oh, wow, they have a Social Order Offences account? On Weibo, China's popular Twitter-like service, under the headline, Stop Being Naughty. The footage, which has been viewed more than 12 million times, shows the lift control panel fusing, its lights turning on and off, and its doors opening and closing, leaving the unidentified
So that
boy
means that
visibly distressed.
That means if that video was monetized on YouTube,
Mm-hmm.
from what I've been looking up on YouTube and reading this down, apparently every 10,000 views you get $1.
Bullshit.
Yeah?
Well, I don't know.
Oh.
Is it?
I heard, yeah, every 10,000 views you get about $1.
Okay.
So that means that got $1,200 if it was monetized.
But the kid doesn't get a cent.
No.
It's the people that
That's the
uploaded
ministry.
it.
Yeah, the
Right?
Ministry of Public
Yeah.
Safety Order or whatever it is.
The kid who did all the work almost threw out his back by arching it to get up to level 23.
I was very
And
impressed.
then got his own piss on his fingers, got none of that money.
And the boy is not blamed. It is Weibo users were quick to criticize the child's parents
And the faulty lift.
How old is the kid?
behind a naughty child. There are definitely naughty parents and no family education. I detest these sort of children.
How old is the kid?
Oh, even better. I don't know. Other users called for the child's family to foot the bill.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, I agree with that.
The age of the child is unknown.
The only question I wanted to know.
Wouldn't say I've done that before.
I don't know if you can blame the parents for that.
Clearly, you can. Have you not seen the Weibo users?
If the kid's got to go, kid's got to go.
Yeah, but you know what? That is malicious.
It's either
Like he
come
was
on. It's either going in the corner or going all over the buttons, which is a lot more funnier. And look, he paid his price. He had to touch the buttons. He panicked, and he's pushing at the buttons where he's just pissed.
It's pretty good.
And that's his
Look,
punishment.
I must say, you watch that video, it's very impressive, the height that he gets.
This is the
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
This is the thing with kids, right? And I think I said this to
It's
you.
like when
when White Night was on, right? I'm walking down because I met with some friends for dinner, and I've been on the train and I got my bottle of red wine, and I'm walking through the city with my bottle of red wine, and I come across these like 16-year-old girls, and they're already drunk, and they've got their UDLs. And I go, oh, they're terrible. How disgusting are they? You know, like inconvenience to society. Anyway, I get to dinner. I'm with my mates, and I go, you know what? I'm an asshole. And they go, why? I said, I looked at these 16-year-old girls and said, how dare they? They're inconsiderate to society. They're useless. They're drunk. How inconvenient. And I just thought, we're no different to them, except for we're just doing it in a more sophisticated manner. We're having dinner beforehand, and we're drinking fancier alcohol.
You know what? I'm pretty sure...
By midnight, I was actually kicked out of the National Gallery of Victoria
for spilling wine.
for being in artwork.
For being in artwork.
I don't know how it happened. I saw a kid in there. I wanted to go in. Security were like, you can't. You've damaged it. You've ruined it, and kicked me out.
You were trying to fuck it, weren't you?
Jeez, that's worse than fucking a wait.
This video of the kid in the elevator, I'd love to stick a Dennis
was my-
Cometti soundbite over it. It would be perfect.
Which one?
Oh, what? Sorry.
Dennis Cometti, the football commentator.
Oh, that's...
You know, because he said he's saying and he's off, arches the back, and he gets it there centimeter perfect. Like it would be someone do that. It would be perfect.
That sounds like something I need to do.
It would, but there's really no difference between us and that kid, except for we would piss in public, not in an elevator.
We discussed this before about pissing behind the third wheel of a car in Perth or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
It's not a real law though.
I went out for a drive Friday night. Went to go to a Dan Murphy's, right?
Living the dream.
On the way there were
The temple, the church.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. There were a few kids hanging around this area.
You mean Dan's?
No, they were going to a house party.
Going to a house party, right?
Going past these houses, saw two kids, different house parties, pissing behind a tree.
Oh, yeah.
Now, we've all done it, but the way they were doing it, they were pissing behind a tree but facing the road.
Ah, amateurs.
Now, what's the point of even pissing behind a tree when you're facing the road? I thought the whole point was to hide it and shield yourself from a car.
Exactly. I've pissed many a times in Northcote.
Thanks, Carters.
There's a lovely church there.
What a
it's
shame Carter's is no more.
That's right.
Because I would plug
Let's go
the
get some
shit out of
pho.
Carter's.
Every day.
We would have a Friday night live broadcast from Carter's.
Let's
If
go get some pho now.
Oh, yeah, that's what it is now.
Carter's pho.
it is pho,
Oh.
isn't it?
Oh.
That's there you go.
Well, speaking of dogs, her fiance wouldn't crack her back, so she shot their dog.
Okay.
The argument that ended in the death of a 2-year-old dog started with a request, according to police. Giselle Taylor, 27, wanted her fiance to crack her back early Friday. He didn't. So she went into her garage, grabbed her pistol out of her car, and loaded it. According to the police, according to the police arrest report, she told the police she intended to scare her fiance, but when she didn't get the appropriate response she was hoping for, police said she pointed the 9mm heckling kosh at their boxer and pulled the trigger. The bullet went into the dog's upper left torso, killing the pup. The report does not include the dog's name. Taylor drove from the scene and was stopped by police shortly after. She faces charges of aggravated animal cruelty, and she was booked into the jail on early Friday. And she just dropped something else.
I kicked the glass. I was like, I'm not going to clean the glass up. It's there. He'll clean it up.
That's horrible.
So anyway, just don't get a girlfriend. If your girlfriend wants you to crack her back, just do it.
Just don't shoot the dog.
That's a real big
if they didn't have a dog, it would be fine.
She went to a lot of effort.
she would've shot the guy.
Went to a lot of effort when she could have just cracked it herself.
Just arch it back. Just arch it back.
Yeah, you'll
take it.
you lie down on a flat, hard surface, right?
Another one.
Yeah, what Kieran's doing, right?
There we go.
Like, you lie down on a flat, hard surface.
Can you crack your neck?
Yeah.
Do it.
I hope that was caught. I'm just going to put some really crazy, stupid sound effects.
A good way to do your back, you lie down on a flat, hard surface.
Yep.
Get your hands behind your head and bring your head up.
Yep.
And it cracks all down your spine.
Oh.
Now, I'm not a chiropractor or anything, so don't hold me to account for it. But I've been doing it for ages, and it works.
See, I can't crack my neck.
I can crack my neck.
I can
crack my toes.
Yeah.
Show me how you crack your neck.
Oh, you just sort of like do that, but right now it's okay.
I can do my toes, my
fingers. Do my knees every so often. Do the clicky noise. You know, the clicky noise with your knees.
Oh,
every so often.
I can't do my knees. I got this thing in my wrist though.
Oh, that's really good.
Oh God.
Yeah, I can do my back like the twisty.
Like
I
heard
that.
that one. I heard that
that's
one,
good.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, I'm pretty sure she didn't need to get a gun and shoot a dog just because her fiance.
She could have just given the dog away.
There were some more underlying issues.
There had to have been.
I
reckon she just didn't like the dog.
Possibly.
Where was the good guy with the gun?
Hey, did you see the science teacher in the wonderful school in Watsonia?
We shared it on our Facebook page for the Watsonia Bugle.
Who lit the classroom alight of fire?
Is this real?
That's real.
Is this a real story?
Yeah, it happened at Loyola College.
Oh, I thought we weren't going to know.
And did he intend to?
It was
did
in the
he
news
intend
article.
to?
No, it was.
Was this intentional?
Yeah. No, he tried to show some science thing, and it just went kaboom. It was so good.
Hang on,
Bunsen burner.
Yeah, no shit. Loyola College fire. Let's Google that.
When did this happen?
It was like a couple of days ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's really good.
Anyway, I saw this brilliant comment, which was like, "And you want to give teachers guns?"
Yeah. So I want to give teachers guns, but I want them to be appropriate. Like, just a regular teacher get a regular gun, but a librarian should get a gun with a silencer on it. A history teacher should get an old-timey musket.
I can't remember what teacher it was, but I remember I had a class where the teacher was trying to get this kid's attention, and he threw like an eraser at the kid.
Yeah.
And the hard plastic bit of the eraser at the back only narrowly missed his kid's head. Oh. So can you imagine this teacher with a gun? No. Like, would he just fire it up in the air and shit just to get the kid's attention?
You know what?
If teachers had a gun, they would use it on students more than they would.
Yeah.
Look, my mum's a teacher, and mum's like, "Oh, you can never give me a gun." I go, "Mum, you would fucking love a gun. You would be whacking kids with that, pointing at people, telling them, that's how you get kids in line."
Yeah.
Threaten
Just fire it up in the air.
Oh.
Right? Wasn't that the whole point of Kindergarten Cop?
Yes. See? He was an armed man.
But he was a great teacher.
He was a great teacher.
I would kill for him as a teacher.
Right. Yeah.
He saved all the kids.
He did. He saved them all. A man with a gun saved all the kids.
Yeah, a good guy with a gun.
Good guy with a gun.
Is Trump watching Kindergarten Cop or something?
Him and Arnold Schwarzenegger go way back. He was on Celebrity Apprentice.
Yeah, they lit a desk on fire. There were toilets going on fire at our school like every week.
Even better, he's trying to blow it out.
Yeah, I know. What a science teacher.
Did you ever see where there was just some guy lit a toilet on fire in the school toilets, and people were just in there trying to throw water on it, and it was doing nothing?
And it was great because I saw this, and I saw also one of the schools around here. There was a fight that was recorded between like two girls.
Yeah.
And it made the news, and it was a big, and I'm not condoning fighting or physical violence or anything like that. But the high school we went to, this was a regular occurrence. This was happening, and I thought we didn't have mobile phones that could record when we were at school.
Oh, that's not true because my year level was the year level that had the Fight Club. Do you remember that? Do you remember hearing about that?
I saw it on the
about
news.
that.
We had the we were still in the hangover from the chicken incident.
Oh,
that never left. Nothing really. Did anything really get fucked up? I remember our markup day. All we did was just stick like signs over doors, making them sound like bad names.
The best mark-up day I ever heard was a person got 3 pigs and put a number 1, 2, and 4 on it.
And let them go.
And watch the teachers try and find number 3.
No. So I heard a better one. Back in the day, our high school used to have a swimming pool. And apparently the boys bought a whole bunch of toilet blue duck toilet, things that put in the toilets to make it blue, and just chucked 50 packets of them into the pool, turning it all toilet blue.
Couldn't that kill someone?
Probably, but it was funny, so it didn't matter.
Just do a Caddyshack and put a bunch of Snickers in the pool.
No, was it Babe Ruth's? No, it wasn't Snickers. It was
No, then Bill Murray ate it.
That's true.
Was that? And they had to drain the pool because they thought it was a turd. I'm pretty sure it was a Snickers.
I don't know if it was a
Picnic bar looks more turdy than a Snickers.
I think it was a picnic bar.
Maybe it was.
It was, yeah. Oh.
Everyone, I want to point out that there's one chocolate left of the Quality Streets. Traj, you can have it.
Thank you.
It's green. It is. No, it's not the green triangle. It is the milk chocolate block.
I thought it was peppermint.
No, milk chocolate block.
Milk chocolate block.
Milk chocolate block.
There you go.
Is it milk chocolate?
It is.
How would you rate it out of 10?
It tastes a bit stale.
It was a sponsor.
So
It has been here for a few weeks.
Clearly an 11 out of 10.
Thank you, Niall.
Shit, that's funny. By the way, one more article.
One more
article. I've got 2 to choose from.
Traj, choose a number between 1 and 2.
3.
3 it is.
2.
2 it is.
Oh, actually, no, I've got 3.
Alright.
Number 4.
No.
So
1,
that
2,
elusive
or
pig.
1, 2, or 3.
1, 2, or 4?
3.
You're going to pick 3?
I'm going to pick 3.
I'm also going to pick 3.
Which is the more funny
I forgot to
article.
do this. Residents frustrated as Mardi Gras partygoers leave behind feces and urine. Then we've got a very urine theme.
Yes, yeah.
The other options were gun-toting churchgoers.
Oh, I've seen it.
Churchgoers.
Yep.
I've seen that.
Yep. Or drunk man hit with a very expensive Uber bill.
I'll go the third one.
If it's about urine, I think we need to finish this episode off with some more urine stories.
All right.
Yes.
Well, recently it was Mardi Gras up in Sydney.
It was
40th celebration.
Love a good Pancake Tuesday.
Sydney.
Pancake Tuesday.
Well, Fat Tuesday. Mardi Gras means Fat Tuesday.
Really?
Yeah, there you go.
No.
Welcome. Yeah. it
Everyone
does.
loves a good parade.
Yeah.
Sydney residents have been left frustrated after waking up to their back lane and front yards being treated as a public toilet as Mardi Gras partygoers leave their mark. These writers are just brilliant.
Oh, no, that's fantastic.
The 40th annual Mardi Gras was celebrated. Something, but not everybody came out smelling of roses.
Oh.
Wow.
Residents of the streets in a pocket of Paddington.
Like
Isn't
the bear?
that a bear? Yeah. Wedged between Oxford Street and Moore Park Road report that no one from Sydney listens to our podcast anyway. Everywhere
Hi,
else,
Sydney listeners.
everywhere else in the world they'll listen. Not Sydney. Sydney's a snob. I've been to Sydney. It's terrible. They're just snooty. They've got this weird. They're not Melburnians. Melburnians are very friendly and very nice, and it's a great city for our American listeners. Don't go to Sydney.
You have American listeners?
Yes.
Yeah,
Where from?
America, USA,
Where?
United States of America.
Which part?
Any part that they listen to.
Anytown, USA.
Anytown, USA.
Yeah.
Springfield.
They're probably Australians that live in
yeah,
America.
that's right.
Through the back lane. Anyway, this is rather descriptive.
Your parents are just on a vacation in America, aren't they?
Probably.
It doesn't count.
I woke up to a wet street, resident says.
Duh, it rained.
I can't understand it.
That's what I was going with. I just couldn't get it out.
Nah, must be piss. Must be piss.
I can't understand if people
them
need...
gays got to get
Doesn't rain here. We're in a drought. It must be piss.
got to get them gays off me lawn.
Look at this. Piss everywhere.
Go on. Talk about the Paddington Bear Street.
I can't understand if people need to urinate when they are drinking and have a good time.
You can't.
I
can't
can. Sorry, the quote is, I can understand if people need to urinate when they are drinking and having a good time, but there is not enough amenities.
And
See anemones.
amenities. Amenities.
See anemones.
Anemones. Anemones? Amenities. Euripides. Euripides trousers,
Serendipity.
Eumenides trousers.
Miss Nelson woke up to the rank and dreadful smell and worked hard trying to clean her front yard and the laneway with bleach and anything else she could find. Oh.
So she could have cleaned it with more poo.
So you move next
According to that sentence.
You move next to a laneway and you're shocked that no one pisses there.
Oh,
That's what you do with a laneway.
it's
Miss
nature's
Nelson.
Nature's toilet.
A laneway is a place to piss and occasionally drive your car.
So there you go.
Oh, what a urine-soaked episode that we...
This urine-soaked hellhole.
I just want to tell our lovely listeners that I don't know what Turch is going to bring up. Turch doesn't know what I'm going to bring up. I have no idea what the guest, because we just tell the guest to find a funny article
No, well,
and bring it in.
with Kieran spilling his wine all over my seat, I feel like I'm sitting in urine.
And we just go, fuck it, let's record. Are we ready? Yeah, let's start. And then we go for it.
Oh, it's amazing.
These podcasts are just genius. We are brilliant ideas people.
Oh, well, obviously the fans are responding to that because now we have over 850 listens on SoundCloud. Thank you, everybody, and a new subscriber.
I'm really excited for when we reach to 1,000.
I think
And because what I understand as well is that it doesn't count unless they've listened to the majority of the show as well.
that's right. Yeah.
So that's really wicked. That's
Yeah,
amazing.
no, it's really good. We had a really big response with the episode with Adam. We still get heaps of hits for the episode with MQ, so that's always really good. And our first episode, and I implore people not to listen to the first episode, but
I'm going to do it.
yeah.
I'm going home now to do it.
I don't even want to listen to the first episode.
Yeah.
now.
Who's on the first one?
It's just Turch and I.
Yeah.
Oh.
We're like, let's do a podcast. Okay.
What did you talk about?
No,
You'll have to listen to find out.
I'll go and listen.
Yeah, that's right. So
Definitely can't
really
be as
good
entertaining as this one.
what's that?
Can't be as entertaining as this
No,
one, right?
it's not. That's why I said don't start with that episode.
No, but it's exciting because we've got how many more episodes until we finish the season?
Another 3.
We've got another 3
or 3.
episodes. Then we're on a bit of a break.
Yep.
We're on a breather.
Yep.
We're on a
End of season party.
End of season.
yeah. That's right.
End of season push up party.
Well, yeah, end of season push-up party. Fantastic.
Beer bongs.
We're a bit of a break, and then we'll come back for season 2, which is going to be all new and improved and exciting. Well, not much is probably going to change, but we'll have a website.
That's right.
Is it like that show this time next year with Carl Stefanovic?
No.
Where you bring out people that next time a year from now and you realise how fucked up they've become?
Ooh,
Because you can bring me on and realise how fucked up I've become.
really?
Well, Traj, what have you been doing? So I just
Nothing.
I was going to bring up the whole returning from Europe recently,
Yeah,
but
nothing.
Our listeners don't know this, and he didn't want us to say this, so we can
Nothing.
cut this part out.
Nothing.
But he is an excellent drummer.
Nothing.
I've seen you in the cover bands, man.
I've seen you in your real band.
Yeah, thank you.
Nah, come on, give it a plug. Come on, we're going to let our listeners give it a plug.
Well, yeah, okay. I don't know what to say.
it's easy.
There's
So what's your band called?
Okay, I'm playing a band called Dead City Ruins.
Excellent.
And we're releasing an album on April 13, and you can pre-order that album. Go to our Facebook page, and you'll see the link there.
Yeah?
In fantastic purple vinyl.
It's pretty cool.
Who has a purple vinyl? You don't. So you need one.
No, we do.
And you can pre-order it.
No, I honestly, I saw you last year or 2 years ago at the Northcote Social Club.
Yeah.
I think you came back from Europe, which is, I think, bloody amazing that you've toured Europe with your band. Also,
Twice.
and then now come back again. So that's two trips to
Three
Europe.
times?
Three trips.
Three times with two different bands, I think.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, but but how many with Dead City Ruins?
2.
2, yeah. And you had like a whole bus, and you had beds on the bus, and
Yeah.
you were driven. Like that sounded bloody amazing.
On the bus, Frank.
Um,
Don't make a fuss. Just get on the bus.
and then I actually finally not saw you in a cover band, and saw you
Yeah.
actually actual gig.
Yeah, it's a
Some
lot.
shout out
It's a
to
lot of fun.
Churches in
Both are fun.
Well, you know what? This guy
Turch
said...
is in the video of
I was
their
going to
band.
say, this guy said to me, he goes,
Where were you?
so you and Jess are in the...
There's lots of Turch and Jess
Yeah.
in the video. Where were you? Where
I
were you
was,
standing?
No, I was there.
And Dave's in it.
Dave's in it.
I just wasn't in the mosh pit.
I know you were there.
Yeah.
I was just a few
Yeah,
few
so-
rows back. I was more worried about my drink, but I was impressed with your
You do
drumming.
have trouble holding your drinks, I must say.
I was impressed with your drumming abilities.
Thank you.
Honestly, what's it like going on tour?
There's a saying that I only heard a couple of weeks ago that's hurry up and wait.
The
And-
CFA have that as
And
well.
that's exactly what it is. There's a lot of waiting and a lot of killing time because you're not needed until about 4 o'clock,
Yeah.
right? So, I mean, if you're lucky enough to be on a bus, you wake up and the venue might open at 3 o'clock. You go in there, have some sandwiches, and then you load the gear in and
And now we're talking quality sound. Are we talking
Yeah.
like you do lawn bowls?
no, like
and-
cold
and Jen-
cold meat and a sandwich.
And Jen from the Lawn Bowls Club has made the sandwiches.
yeah,
I'm thinking
and they're
of-
good.
Are we talking that
and
quality?
they're good.
Nah,
Yeah.
see, I'm thinking more Spinal Tap. So you have to fold the meat.
No, you get like proper German, really good European sandwiches. And it's just on what time you set up and then sound check and what time they need you. So, and then you go back to the bus. If you're lucky enough to have one, I've done it in a van before where you don't do that. You do everything yourself. So a lot of it is waiting around and not doing much at all. And then you play on stage for an hour and that's it.
Yeah.
Say hello to people, hang around, have a few drinks, go back to the bus and do it all again.
That's amazing. And
So
how
it's-
many shows did you do in Europe?
This time round, we did 9.
That's pretty cool.
I think,
And
with
you-
2
'cause
Because that
days
was
off.
only a 2-week.
It was
trip.
only it was a small one, but it was good to go back there.
But the time before that was like months.
Oh,
The first time.
yeah, the first time was 9 months, and that was a lot of waiting because it was like one tour at the start of the year, then pretty much all of the summer off, and then a couple of tours at the end of the year.
But do you get to see the towns and
Yeah.
yeah, that's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
you get to see a lot of small towns that not a lot of people will see,
Hmm.
which is a good thing because you get to see a lot of like sort of the way people live
Hmm.
and things like that, which is really cool. A lot of the times when you go in the main cities, depending on where the venue is, it might be in an area that's more like an industrial estate. So
Oh,
you might
really?
not have a chance to go and see a lot of the bigger stuff,
Yeah, right.
but that's part of it.
But what? And do you have any like band fights? Like how many band
Oh,
fights
yeah.
did you have?
Oh, you're with the same people for 9 months.
Yeah.
You know,
We
you
fight,
get
we
you
fight on the podcast.
you get upset that someone's breathing around you.
Yeah.
You know, that's
Right.
just how it goes when you're in the same room as someone for 9 months.
And what?
But the thing is, you get off the plane after 9 months, and then a day without him, you're just texting him, going, "So what are you doing now?" you know, like the fights mean nothing.
Yeah. And what was the funniest thing to happen on this tour?
We were in. Just from what comes to mind, we were in Paris. We didn't play in Paris, but the band we were supporting were playing. And the next show was in Frankfurt, in Germany. So I think it was a good 5, 6, 7 hour drive or something. And I was in the bus in the morning and see this girl walk up the bus. I'm like, "Who's this? Am I on the right bus? There's no girls here. Here, there's no cash." And she goes into the toilet. And then she comes back out, goes back downstairs. And then she comes back up about 10 minutes later and goes, "Oh, hi," like with the guy who brought her on the bus. And she goes, "Do you guys know where we're going?" I was like, "Yeah, we're going to Frankfurt." She goes, "Oh," in a French accent. It's like, "Because I have to work today." So we parked the bus just outside Frankfurt and she had to get a train or something to get back. I don't even know if she needed a passport or anything, but yeah, that was pretty
So
funny.
she what, drove basically like an hour out of, or half an hour out of the city.
Out of Frankfurt.
Out
So
of
she was a good 6 hours from home.
Oh, she's from France.
And she had no idea where she was
Oh
going.
my god, that's amazing.
That's brilliant. This is because I've actually done this with my employer. I've actually rung them up and like, "Hi." She's like, "Hi." I'm like, "I've got to be really quick because I'm actually in Vietnam right now and I'm not coming into work."
I had a guy at work do that as well. He called up one day on a Monday and he goes, "Yeah, hi." It's like, "Hey, what's going on?" You're like 15 minutes later. He goes, "Yeah, I'm in China." So you're not coming in today?
It's,
I'm in tomorrow.
it's even worse with the time difference as well, because you're like, oh, fuck, what time do I have to call in?
I'm not going to make it today. I got strep throat.
Text him. Now, this has been a great episode.
It's been fantastic.
It's been a pleasure to have Mr. Traj on.
Thank you. I've had fun.
It's been great.
Thank you. And I apologise for Turch spilling his wine, but
My pants are wet, but that's not just because of the wine.
It's not a piss dribble. So, Traj, just plug the album once again where we can find all your cool stuff.
You go search Dead City Ruins on Facebook and you'll see a link to pre-order the album.
Excellent.
You can do it. Comes out April 13, purple vinyl. Get it.
Excellent.
and you're playing at the Social Club again?
No.
You're playing in Melbourne?
Sometime soon.
Excellent.
I'll have to check.
We will post the details on our page.
Absolutely. And where can we see all the video clips and this and that?
YouTube.
Excellent. Kieran, thanks for another fantastic episode.
Thank you, Turch.
It's been amazing. And all the lovely people out there, we'll see you next Thursday.
I've got to take a piss.
Oh, yeah. I can understand if people need to urinate when they are drinking and having a good time, but there is not enough men's genitals.
Sorry, that's my joke.
Amenities.